Well, just having this energy alone doesn't mean that you can properly use and feel the energy. There's another factor that everyone needs to remember. This energy requires both energy and consciousness to be effective. Hello everyone. Fullness. Daizashi. Yes, thank you. Let's get started again this time. How to align actions with the body. This is a channel where we share perspectives from the viewpoint of ordinary working adults. We are discussing education. This is an educational meeting. It's actually something that everyone can do. This is quite interesting. So I would like to incorporate. It's called Kiki. You can write Kiki like this. Doesn't it feel like you've heard it somewhere before? People often talk about, right? It's something related to the world of martial arts, in the world of spirituality, and traditional Eastern medicine. They refer to it as they say something, right? Like the energy is stagnant or flowing, but I think the question is, what is energy? In our world of archery, we use the concept of energy a lot. Yes, what we mean by pulling our bow is not pulling with our arms, but rather teaching how to open with energy and posture. Today, I would like to talk to everyone. Something that even ordinary people should definitely understand. This vague sense of anxiety, I can't help but feel these tired. Three things are confidence in myself. During a pattern, I can explain that the state of being frozen is actually a confident state. Today, I would like to introduce to you how to use this mindset when you feel anxious and lose confidence in this modern age. So please stay tuned until the end. First of all, the feeling is already there. It's like, why is that the case? I think I want to start by a little bit. What I mean by key is not something so difficult. It's not about not being able to see anything like that. Key is essentially energy. I would appreciate it if you could refer to it as energy. So, what is energy, you might ask? I want to summarize various aspects with this term. But energy is essentially the flow of things. I would like you to pay attention to this point. The flow of flowing things. There are three main types of this thing. That is the usual air O2. It's oxygen, and then it's water, right? When we talk about the third thing, it could be something on the outside, or various other things. There are things flowing everywhere in the world, aren't there? For example, there are N2 and O2. There is nitrogen and oxygen. N2 accounts for 70%. It accounts for about 20%. And we use oxygen like this in the air. I understand how we use it, but there's this N2. I think this is a discussion about why nitrogen is necessary. It's 70% nitrogen. Has anyone ever felt that having nitrogen has positively impacted their lives? Probably not, right? Actually, the original role nitrogen of this is, in the physiology of Earth's nitrogen. What we understand is that we investigate the movement rate of this air. The oxygen here doesn't just stay and exhale it through my breathing movements. Oxygen moves around in a big way. About how air in the world moves, I investigated. This nitrogen is actually moving a lot. That's the role of nitrogen, which is what we call gas. We are being told what it means to have that feeling. There is a flow of things, a flow that exists. In any case, if this flow is disrupted, people will feel a sense of discomfort at that moment. So, for example, when we talk about objects, for instance, this includes tools like these, as well as oxygen. You breathe in and out, With this, it moves, doesn't it? It's thought that energy is being released when it moves. This is something that people studying physics might find quite relatable. Acceleration. Force is essentially the product of the object's properties. Acceleration refers to how easily it is determined by how easy it is to move. The fact that something is moving means it has some kind of acceleration, and that movement translates to power. If you think of it in terms of power or strength, I believe it will be easy to understand. It's not enough to just have energy here. When I say it's not enough, I mean that while it's true there is energy oxygen and nitrogen exist in the world, and also there is blood circulating in the body, And the fact that this blood flow is good means that there is energy in the blood
is also
moving
right?
like this. Well, the fact is that just this energy alone does not mean that you can properly use and feel the energy. There is another factor that everyone needs to remember. This energy requires both energy and consciousness. When these two things come together, it feels like, I feel something, or, I'm filled with this feeling right now. So, what this means is, for example, there is oxygen so here. This is moving. Then energy will be generated. I suppose there are rumors that a cool breeze might come. If humans aren't feeling anything about it, isn't it the same? That's what I'm saying in the world that we can't perceive. It's energy. Well, for example, as I look outside like this, when I go to places like power spots, I don't really understand why, but I feel healed. Even though no one has done anything to me. Isn't it true that when you come here, you feel really energized? Is that you are sensing something, influenced by the energy that comes from observing nature, objects, or landscapes. Even if this is just insensitivity, your mind can be overwhelmed and affected. I believe that a person whose feelings are like closed off won't be able to feel anything, no matter how much they look at nature or stimulating things. So that's the state where energy is stagnating. Just having energy is not enough. What I want everyone to remember this is the importance of having this awareness. This part of consciousness has 3 areas, you see. If everyone can be aware of this, it will become easier to perceive this thing called ki. This is a very important point in my last video. The reason for the increase in the desire is related to the eyes. I also introduced in this slide. When the awareness in your eyes becomes strong, it becomes easier to perceive various energies that exist in this world. In our world of archery, for example, I'm explaining this while holding a bow. When using a bow, you have to pull it like this. Instead of pulling it this way, we bring it in, as if splitting from the center of the body. When you bring it in, as if splitting, if you try it with a rubber tube or something, you'll understand. Aren't you holding the strap? A towel is fine. You can use a towel like this. But if you hold this towel end on the count of 3 and lift it up, I think you'll feel a strong tension in both arms. But you see, this, for example, please concentrate on one point somewhere. While focusing tightly on one point like this, you can't put any strength into it at all, can you? Even when you hit while staring hard, you can't put any strength into it at all. When your awareness goes to your eyes, your feelings almost completely stagnate. In our world of Kyudo, we build our bodies to open the bow with energy and posture. When I say what this posture is, I want to create a state where awareness is expanded. When you create this state of expanded awareness, I really want working adults to cultivate this state of expanded awareness. The benefit of this is that it reduces feelings of discomfort in the body. The reduction of this discomfort helps to organize feelings, lighten the mind, and boost confidence. So, it becomes very easy to use for those kinds of things. Moving on to the awareness and attitude we should have. I would like to delve into this a bit more specifically, so I hope you will check it out. Consciousness is expanding. When I asked what this means, this answer is incorrect. I will say what I want you to do. The correct answer is to relax and drop the muscles in your back. That's all. This will make it easier to expand your awareness. The reason is that when you loosen this, it becomes easier to direct your awareness outward. Well then, I would like to try this a little bit. I think I want to give it a try. For example, there's something I always introduce. There's a pose called the Dai no Ji. It's the pose Dai no Ji plus the true essence of the remaining spirit. Recently, I've been introducing this. So let's get started right away. I would like you to do this Zanshin and the Da no Ji pose. Please take the shape of a T. By becoming T-shaped, it becomes easier for the pelvis to rise. Lower the muscles in your back like this. Lower it down. Next, spread your legs in this position. By spreading your legs, the area just below the rib cage will lower. Additionally, by stretching the arm muscles like this, please lower your shoulder blades. Please lower your shoulder instead blades. Of lowering your shoulder blades straight down. Lower them diagonally back by relaxing the arm muscles. Okay, now let go. If you stand like this, you'll understand the muscles around the eyes can move up and down, and it also broadens your field of vision. So please also be aware of the horizontal direction. Please keep your awareness here while also being aware of this. If you can look at your right hand and left hand with both eyes, it makes it easier to do things like that. This isn't about relaxing the muscles in your back. Let's see what happens. If we lift it up like this, shall I raise it? Shall we raise it now? The method is simple. Anyway, please become an old man. Please become an old man. Instead of being shaped like a 10, please turn into an old man. And please make this part an ooh as well. This kind of order is good. And this kind of order is good too. I would appreciate it if you could give it a little time like this. Please do this for a few seconds. The muscles in my back are getting stronger. It's getting stronger. Well then, when I said to do this, I feel like my field of vision compared to earlier. I think my field of vision is getting narrower. Even when I say to move your eye muscles, I think the big ones that were moving earlier have stopped. In other words, when you relax the muscles in your back, your neck loosens. The temples relax, and the muscles around the eyes loosen. When this area loosens up, it becomes easier to feel the awareness and emotions from the outside. We let the muscles, back relax. I am talking about us completing this action in an energy positive posture, while opening the bow in an energy positive comes posture. Down to when the muscles in the back are relaxed, there is less discomfort. What I mean is that I want to feel that state of having no discomfort a little bit. Have you ever heard the term upper void, lower reality? To the idea that the upper part is void and the lower part is reality. This means that the upper part relaxes and expands, while the lower part relaxes and allows the weight to drop, which is what we call upper void in lower reality. Both of them relax. When I thought that relaxing would make it feel like this, I realized that by relaxing, it spreads out. And they say that relaxing is about letting go of allowing the weight to settle as you relax. And when you create that state, you can understand it. When you create a state where energy is not properly stagnant, it's natural for the upper body to be energetic, the lower body to be calm with weight distributed, muscles and the neck to be relaxed. This is how you spread your legs. You're really putting your weight on it, aren't you? If you say to relax in this state and let your chest muscles expand, you'll understand that humans need to breathe. If you can create a state that makes it easy to take, you'll understand when the muscles in the neck and head are relaxed, there is a feeling of increased vitality. This is the state where energy is flowing. When this is the case, the upper part is empty and the lower part is solid. The reason for that is the fundamental source. Because this energy is in a stagnant state like this. So, don't you all say that strong-willed people exist? There are strong-willed self-harm, right? Self-harm. Like from Mickey Onoda, strong-willed people. It's cool, right? Isn't it? Do you understand what it means? Strong-willed? In Japanese, we say that a person who can brush off is strong-willed. In other words, this means that since the flow is not obstructed, even if some strong pressure or some strong negative energy comes, it can be processed because it is flowing. To put this in anatomical terms, it is related to the parasympathetic system being in a state where the sympathetic nervous system is active and feeling motivated is the strongest state. My mind is calm, the head is calm, but the body is in a state where it can move easily, which means the parasympathetic nervous system is relaxed. The muscles are firmly bearing the weight. A state of clear consciousness that really motivates me. And in that state without any hindrance. Let's be mindful. Everyone with strong spirits, do you know what is commonly referred to improving the flow of your own energy? To put it simply, improving the flow of energy means being mindful of opening your chest while keeping your back lower. What we talked about earlier, I believe I referred to the concept of Zenshin as the true essence of the term. Zenshin is written as Nokoru in the world of archery. The action of pulling the bow while opening your legs and then releasing it with a pan. The state of remaining still for 2 or 3 seconds. Zenshin. The Zen in Zenshin refers to the idea of keeping your mind focused. The term Zenshin means to maintain the flow in a state of continuity. In other words, being considerate equals being considerate equals being aware of those around you. It's about maintaining a state of awareness of your surroundings. It's a state of being attentive and being attended to. So, to everyone here, it's solely for the great unmanned. This shoulder blade is particularly important. So first lower it down and also lower the ribs down between the shoulder blades like this. The neck muscles will really lowering relax. This area, your body will quickly feel energized and warm up. Creating this state is precisely what lays the foundation for becoming stronger and more considerate. In this state, simply put, it's not just about feeling a little warm. If I think I want to be even more energetic, I recommend this kind of the one we just saw. Please prepare a tube. You can buy this on Amazon around 1,000 yen. If you buy it for around 1,000 yen, scissors, you can make something then, like this. Spread your legs like this. Create a star-shaped pose. The big letter pose involves pulling up your abdomen and relaxing your shoulder blades. These 3 points, lower and raise like this with 123. And while keeping the upper body muscles sufficiently relaxed, you can hold the rubber tube. And then, bam, like this with your upper body. Then, please hold it again like this, and then bam. Lower it, please. I'll lower it like this, and pull do sideways it 3 times like this, with a strong focus. And your body will feel really energized. The chest muscles get opened up, so they get thrown wide open. This will allow you to extend firmly with a calm mind like this. Yes, be aware of if these aspects. You will create a state of upper emptiness and lower reality. This is a state where the energy flow is very good. When the flow is good, it means oxygen blood circulation is fine. The power of posture is relaxed, so awareness is properly distributed. I believe that a state where consciousness is well distributed and oxygen levels are improved can be considered a state where energy and consciousness are connected. Especially in the context of our archery using practice. This content, we can engage the muscles in our arms. We often use this content to observe our bodies and to observe the external state of our bodies as they are now. So I encourage everyone to do the same. When you join a company, your awareness starts to expand outward, and if you create a state where your own atmosphere and oxygen are flowing, you can reaffirm that you are in a very healthy, energetic, and confident state. I hope you can keep this in mind as well. That concludes this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel and give it a like. The content as supplementary material to create a proper state of energy and awareness. If you can relax these 3 muscles, you will be able to build a solid foundation with confidence. I have some materials that are more focused on muscle-based content. This one here. If you register for this email, you will also receive this supplementary material along with the current content. You have this confidence, right? If you want to know how to traditionally acquire this through Eastern medicine, this will be a very important tool. So I would appreciate it if you could register for the line and email newsletter. Please make sure to study that as well. And that concludes this video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. The new YouTube hype will increase the recognition of my channel. So everyone, please support the hype symbol to help boost it. That concludes this video. Thank you very much.